talent is within her. She will not fail.
Period.
Them angles, I'm loving them angles. Screenshotting your selfies, keep hitting them angles.
Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Crystopiaaa. Finally, y'all, welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Everyone has been on Crystopiaaa case about where she at, what's going on with these videos that they haven't seen in forever. And I'm here today to let you all know what's been going on with me and why I've been MIA. Hold on, excuse me, my lips are so dry. When I do that intro, it just takes a lot out of me. My lips, clearly. I have been going through a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all and tell y'all what I've been going through and just give you an update on my life. Basically, this is what this video is about. And as of today, July 21st, Leo season is approaching in 2 days, and my birthday is in 3 days, counting July 24th. Y'all remember that, okay? I accept Cash App. I accept those kind of payments for my birthday, okay? Show y'all girls some love. And if not, it's okay, because a happy birthday, wishing me happy birthday means a lot to me. Okay, so currently I'm in the car, and I wanted to shoot because I didn't want to shoot when I got home because I have to pack. I think that I've mentioned in my videos before that me and Kyle are moving, and it is official. We are moving in 2 days to Naperville, a better place, better opportunities, more opportunities. So I'm super excited. He's super excited. We did downsize. Right now we live in DeKalb, and it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. We downsized for money to a very nice, spacious 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It's so beautiful. I cannot wait to show you all. And then I am going to fill y'all in on the tea and what's been going on prior to me shooting today. So since before, where we live at right now, they're just a terrible company. Like, our realtors were just so bad. So before July 4th, our air conditioning went out in our unit. So we had no air whatsoever. And then it's just been so hot these past few weeks that it was unbearable to stay there. So when it first went out, what I did was, of course, I tried to call them and let them know. And then whenever it comes to like maintenance in our apartment and having to call them, it's always a headache because, for one, they never know when their availability is. And then it's like, they always tell us, well, we don't know when they can come out there. It's just always a hassle, basically. Long story short, it's always a hassle. I personally bought a portable air conditioner from where I work, and it was never supposed to be long-term kind of thing. It's supposed to be temporary. And the portable air conditioner, because you know you have to put the tube in like a window, our windows aren't made for that. Like, our windows move, like they open side to side like this, not up and down. So us putting it in the window in one of our rooms, it could not fit. So we were like barricaded in one room for like almost a week, until we started noticing, like, and when I say we, I mean me, Kyle, and Azza. So, and Azza can't stay there because he was like panting like crazy, and we realized it was so many bugs that were like coming from the window into our room. Like, when I mean to tell y'all, like, it was bugs crawling on me, crawling on Kyle, and I noticed that Azza had a lot of bites on him. So then it got to a point where it was like, okay, like, we cannot stay here. So we drove all the way to my parents, who live an hour and 40 minutes away. And that was the day before the 4th of July. We were gonna go to their house for the 4th of July anyway, so we just left that night before the 4th of July. And basically, Azza has been staying with my parents, and me and Kyle have been staying with his mom for these past few weeks. because we cannot live in our apartment. It's unlivable because there is no air conditioning. So I'm heated, Kyle's heated, he's upset because it's like, well, what are we paying our rent for? Well, technically we already paid our last month's rent in the beginning of our lease term. So I finally hear from our realtors, and then she has the nerve to tell me from maintenance that, oh, the unit is broken outside of your apartment, the air conditioning unit, and we don't know when we're going to be able to get it fixed because it's going to cost us about $5,000. Well, what does that have to do with me? That's what y'all have insurance for. Like, I don't understand. So we can't like live in our unit, in our apartment, because our air isn't working and you guys aren't gonna fix it. Like, y'all don't know when y'all gonna fix it. Meanwhile, they're still calling us to like do showings at our apartment, have people over to see it, and it's hot. It is so hot in there. Like, that just makes no type of sense. But I get no updates about this air conditioning. So I have been commuting to and from work in DeKalb, and it's Kyle, where his mother lives, is right by his job, so he hasn't really been doing a lot of commuting, and I've just been so exhausted and so tired. And on top of that, trying to find the time to pack. And then, you know what's so hard? Packing up an apartment with no air conditioning. Like, that is terrible. Like, it's just ridiculous. So, and this has been going on, and basically on top of having to deal with that, I've been like at work to and from. I work full time, so I never really like have time, especially now, for Crystopiaaa. But I know it's important for me to make time because I love what I'm doing. I love, you know, being able to talk to you guys, be honest with you all, and, you know, vlog about, you know, my life. Because who knows, it could be you all out there who may be going through the same thing. So between juggling that, moving, commuting to and from work, my birthday is coming up, it's just a lot of pressure, a lot was going on. Literally the most stressful thing that I've had to do this year is look for a place to move, to live. Y'all, it has been very hard, because when you're looking for a place to live, it's just so much to look for. Like, there is the fact that, okay, you got to make sure it's in a nice area, or you would like to live in a nice area. You also have to make sure that the realtors that you're living with are good people, has strong management. You have to make sure, you know, look at the reviews, look at what people are, you know, saying about the place, making time for the showings. Like, it's a lot that like entails in moving. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I have been very, like, I was very stressed out, and Crystopiaaa was just on my mind, but it wasn't the first thing that was on my mind. And having to pray, asking God to, like, you know, bless us with a beautiful place to live, a nice environment. He definitely answers prayers, y'all. And then on top of that, when you're living somewhere, when you're going to move somewhere, they have to do like a background check, credit check, all of that. So me and Kyle applied for this one place, and they basically denied us, and we were both so devastated because we liked it. And then Kyle's mom was like, you should not want what God does not want for you. And she's right. My dad was telling me to, you know, don't give up, don't settle. Because we got approved. Okay, it's kind of like all over the place. But, okay. So, rewind. So, we got approved for a place back then. And we were going to move with them. It was going back and forth with, like, us going from a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath to a 1-bedroom, 1 bath, because we have to save some money. We haven't even like gotten the chance to like see the 1-bedroom, 1 bath. I took it upon myself on one of my off days to like go up there and see if they can do a showing for me. So I get there, they're like, oh no, we can't do a showing, and the unit that you're going to be moving into, we're not going to be able to show you until you sign the lease, which is August 10th. Like, okay. So I was was like, well, at least I want to see where we'll be like living. So I walk around the complex, which was very difficult for me to find where we'll be living. Like I had to put it in my maps. Like it was just so difficult. So I ended up finding it, and it looked so terrible. It looked bad, y'all. Like terrible. So I take a picture and I send it to Kyle, and then he's like, that looks horrible. And I looked at reviews on Yelp at this place, and 11 days ago some woman like put a terrible review on it, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so worried about moving in here because the same people that helped me out, the same people that these people are complaining about. So I didn't want to have to go through that. So during that time, I'm like, okay, crunch time. Kyle's helping me look for places. I'm looking for places, and where I told you all we applied and got denied, we were devastated, and it just didn't make sense. You apply for an apartment, technically it's a hard inquiry on your credit. So I didn't get no notification like, oh hey, or email from, I use Credit Karma, saying, hey, your credit was just checked from this place. And I called, because when she called me to tell me we were denied, I called the third party where they do the background checks and credit checks through. So I called them. The man couldn't tell me exactly why we didn't get approved. He said, oh well, your credit history was great, your background check was great. So feeling like, okay, you got denied for something, which we've never been denied for any place, especially when moving. So it was just like, why? Like, it just doesn't make sense. To my knowledge and my feeling, they never really ran our credit. They just kind of like took our application money. At least we got the administration feedback, but it just didn't make sense. So when we applied for a different place, the place we're moving now, we were just so super nervous because we didn't know, like it was crunch time. We didn't know if we were gonna get approved or not. But the lady was so helpful. She was like speaking it into existence. She gave us a student deal on our application fee, administration fee. She was just so awesome. Like, I so appreciate her. Come to find out, her and Kyle have the same birthday, which is super funny. I'm like, girl, I have to bring you something. But it felt so good to, you know, get good news. I mean, staying hopeful, thanking God for every new opportunity, every door that will be open in our lives. Favoritism, it's just amazing. So in a nutshell, that's everything that has been going on. But I'm so happy and I'm so blessed that I get a little break from work. I get a break to be able to shoot and to be able to let you all know like what's been going on in my life. And I told you all I was stressed out, and I just want to encourage you all that no matter what you go through, everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why we were denied for that place, because we're going to be living someplace better. Like, literally. Like, I can't wait to show you all the facility. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. The pool is huge. The gym is huge. It's beautiful, the clubhouse. So I'm super excited. My birthday is coming up in 3 days. I'm going to try my best to get my birthday shoot in. Like, just give you all a before and after, because on my birthday I'm gonna pamper myself, so I'm excited. Before I end this video, I want to give you all a scripture, and I'm gonna actually give you my favorite scripture this time, and it's Psalms chapter 46 verse 5, and it reads, God is within her, she will not fail.
No, period.
And I've been telling myself that consistently, over and over, to help me get through this tough time. And if you all are going through anything similar or just anything in general and you want to reach out, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to, like I've said before, pray with you, pray for you, talk to you, give you some uplifting and encouraging words. I love you all. Until we shoot again, always, always, always stay faithful. Stay hopeful. I really thank those that we had around us to like keep us going. I thank my friends. I thank my family, Kyle's family. very, very grateful. Crystopiaaa out.
Angles, I'm loving them angles. Screenshotting your selfies. Keep hitting them angles, my angels.